This week, Gargoyle and her crew are in the ancient city of Athens, Greece. We are berthed in the super yacht-friendly Marina Zaya, and in these well-protected waters, we're going to show you how to measure for a new mainsail, tell you why we selected Mori Pro, and give you an update on the process and results. Check it out. Today we're here in Athens, Greece. This week, it's time to measure for our second sail, the mainsail. Now, the mainsail gets its name from the past, where it typically provided the main power for a sailing boat. Today, with the larger front sails that we run, it's typically more of a balance. Fun fact, did you know that a sail provides 0.2 horsepower per every square foot of sail area that you have at 5 knots of apparent wind? Okay, that's your fun fact for the day. Today, let's get to work and measure for our mainsail. We're going to only make 3 measurements today. We need to measure from the top hoist point down to the boom, from the boom at the mast back to the outhaul max point, and then a final measurement to help shape the sail. We're going to measure from the boom and the mast back to the backstay. So let's get on it before it gets too hot. All right, first thing we do is attach the tape here at the mast, and we want to be level with the boom. And then we're going to measure back the max outhaul point on our boom, which is marked back at the back. So we'll show you that.
As an object.
Okay, Carla, a little tighter.
Then gets forward.
There?
Sure, that's tight.
That's tight?
No? That's good, right there. That's tighter. Take that measurement. What do you have?
We have 6 meters and 39 centimeters. Okay, I am height challenged, so Kevin's doing this one. He's got it nice and tight all the way to the backstay. Okay, we're good. And the magic measurement is 6 meters and
90 centimeters, 6.9.
6.9. Perfect. Okay, those are the easy measurements, right?
Right.
So those were the 2 easiest of them. The max hoist, typically I would go up to the top of the mast, but we're going to do a cheat today. We're actually just going to use our halyard, but a couple tips for you, just so it makes things a little bit easier. And here's the first tip. So tip number 1 is to make sure you mark your max hoist point on your halyard. We've eased off a little bit here, but this way when we're hauling up the tape measure and everything else, we'll just bring it back to the clutch and not any further to make sure that we don't get a jam at the top of the mast, because that would be a very bad thing.
Tip number 2, always attach a safety downhaul line so that when you haul something up with a halyard, you can then bring it back down. You don't want to pull it down with your expensive tape. Besides, chances are it'll break and it's stuck up there. Now we're going to hoist this up to the top. Oh. All right, 16.88 meters. Now we got to get it down. All right, now it's time to pull it down. This is why you have a safety on. And you're down. Now that we've measured for our new mainsail, we've checked our numbers because we want to make sure the numbers are correct and they make sense. Remember the old adage, to measure twice, cut once. We do know of people who have measured and made mistakes, and their sails reflect that. So make sure that you do get that right. One other note to point out is that our measurements are for an in-mast furling system for a Selden mast on a Beneteau Oceanus 50. If you have a full stack pack, for example, or another type of configuration, you'll have some additional measurements to take, and the company that we chose, Mori Pro, will walk you through those measurements. Now what we want to talk about is why did we select Maury Pro to build our sails for us? There are three primary reasons. Number one, Maury Pro builds a performance-oriented cruising sail at a reasonable price, and that's critical to us. We're looking for something that doesn't break the bank and yet gets us there fast and gets us there safely, because we don't carry a lot of extra sails aboard Gargoyle. Why is Maury Pro dedicated to performance? Well, their founder, Juan Maury, has been known throughout his career as a racer, and he's taken that philosophy over to the company, and that's how he builds all of his sails, whether they're racing oriented or cruiser oriented. The second reason we chose Maury Pro is because of convenience. If you look at their website, they have a great configuration tool that allows you to select your sails based around the make and model of boat that you have, and then the type of sail that you're looking for, whether it's a mainsail, a head sail, or an ASIM or spinnaker. Third, customer service and global shipping. When you go to order a set of sails from Maury Pro, you're not just dealing with an online tool or an online form you fill out and send in. No, they will check your measurements, they will contact you, and you will go back and forth on what options you would like on your sails, which are included free of charge. For example, our gray solar covers that look fabulous, we had a choice of number of colors we could pick from. There was no extra charge for that. We've also had our Beneteau logo added to the sail. No charge for that as well. And then of course, if they see anything that they question, they'll send you back to measure again. Global shipping is also important. Maury Pro ships to over 50 countries a day, and they know how to ship no matter where you are. One word of caution for you though is to make sure as well that you work with a local agent if you are in a region where there may be customs and duties that are applied, because you want to be sure in the end that you know what charges could apply to your sails when they're shipped to you in remote locations. Now that we've gone through the measuring, we can tell you that we have received our sails. The sails are on the boat, and we now have a number of miles underneath our keel. And we have to say we are thrilled with the sails that we have received from Maury Pro. They're cut perfectly, they're exactly what we ordered. They fit as soon as we put them on, and the boat sails brilliantly. We hold a sail under light wind conditions here in Greece in the Saronic Gulf, and we also just last week sailed across the Aegean from Turkey in very heavy weather with 30 knots sustained and gusts, so we don't really know how high it was because we lost our wind instruments. At that time we were under 3 reefs in both our front and our mainsail. No issues whatsoever. She performed exactly like we were hoping she would. So thanks Maury Pro. We hope this helps you to know how to measure for your mainsails and who you should purchase your next set of sails from. Until next week, this is Gargoyle. Ciao for now.